an insect! Oh, wait, never. This video is sponsored by Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2! Who would have thought?
It has happened.
Nickelodeons. They were theaters that operated in the early 1900s that let you watch a movie for only a nickel. Do you think they would have known this was the final domino piece? Over the last 10 years, we've seen a lot of Smash clones. It feels kind of unsavory to call them that, so I'm gonna call them Smash-likes. And you know what I'm talking about. Fraymakers, Brawlhalla, Slap City, Brawl Out, Icons, Multiverses, Lego. Excuse me? I know you like me. Losing all hope in this godforsaken war. Seen some of these, played some of them, but none of them really grabbed you. Shut up. But is it, like, entirely their fault? It's like competing against Costco when you're a lemonade stand. But what if the lemonade stood?
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
I know, you're looking at that too, and you're like, is this a big number 2 or an... Can I have my memory wipe? This is a post-all-you-can-eat buffet-sized 2. Like, let's load in. Look at the menu. God, I just love seeing these characters next to each other. What is that, a rat? And they got both of the firebenders here. And the stage select. Look at this. It's like the Domino's website. Like, how many toppings do you want? And they also have a completely tailored competitive stage list. It's beautiful. And the roster. Look at the new additions. Jimmy, Squidward, Azula. It really puts the gas in gaslighting. They even emote on the menu. This game has so much, and it's all visually pleasing. Let's see. We got a little Jimmy hopping balls, a little bit of Jenny breaks and falls, a little bit of Zim with all the beams, a little bit of Gertie hits the knee. We got a little Plankton in the sauce, a little bit of Garfield with the paws, a little bit of Nigel's kinda cracked, a little bit of Zula breaks your back. But I know what you want to hear. You're going to say, you think I'm going to play any other game than Super Smash Bros. Melee? Not a soul thinks that. You know what, how about I just show you? You know, shut up, just do it. You know what I mean? Shut up, just play it, just shut. I will now give you a crash course using SpongeBob. Look at him. Look at his face! He represents here that this game is not just a number 2 spanked on. He's completely remade, as is the rest of the game. Like his bubble neutral special, now it has a retreating quality. But okay, we gotta keep the lights on. Do you get it? So your normal attack is just called the light button now. Okay. This is your tilts, your jabs, your aerials. But the rest, we have it on the charge button. That's right, buddy. This game has lights and heavies like a real... You keep it down, I have neighbors. But yeah, the charge button is basically your smash attack. Except, that's a vast oversimplification! You can grab them, throw them up, and bow! And some of these aren't even how you'd expect them to work. Or her aerial down charge. You can go and platform cancel into aerials with it. Or you can do this. Jimmy, he bounces in a ball like in the movie. Jenny, she has one of these. The properties of some of these make them feel like special moves. I mean, that's a lot of depth. But how could it get deeper? That a slime meter? This Smash-like does what no other has really attempted. Great, they're calling the cops now. Meter. That's what we use here in Canada. I don't think anything has ever come close to being like this. The closest is Cloud, and well, that's its own experience in itself. And I mean meter, like burn a bar of meter, enhance a move. Or cancel all knockback, or revitalize your shield. It's like, what? And this is like custom moves if they weren't garbage. You get the choice, enhance a move for offense, or use something for defense. Moves, they can hit you higher or lower. And if you save all 3 bars, throw in a nickel, because you're gonna go see a Nickelodeon. Okay, but I know what you want to hear. Is it like that one? Can we finally play a game that's sort of like that one? Well, let me plug in my natively supported GameCube controller and find out. There we go. And yep, this is the one. This is the one you're gonna want to play. For me, I played it, but then kept playing it and realized there's a lot of depth to each character's movements and mechanics that I just wanted to learn more. I wanted to see what they had. I only talked about how the characters work, but another big question often not offered by these games is, what's he gonna do? How's he gonna enjoy this game? I have a confession. I like single player in these games. What? I think there's an argument to be made. Having these modes lets you try new characters, maybe characters you wouldn't have tried, and maybe see that they might be the right fit for you. This game does a single player mode maybe better than any of its other contemporaries. Whoa! Vlad Plasmius? From the hit show Donald Fanta? It all begins with SpongeBob and Patrick blowing bubbles together and...
Bubbles is hard, SpongeBob.
He talks.
You, Patrick. It's
Oh my
all in the text.
God, it has full-on voice acting. Everywhere! They even have these little persona portraits that emote. Then Patrick gets sucked into the Spider-Verse. A character named Clockwork from Danny Phantom summons SpongeBob to the realm outside the multiverse, tasking the little yellow sponge with a quest to travel across dimensions, defeat foes, and stop Vlad. And here we might see what is, on paper, one of my favorite single-player modes in any of these types of games. It's a fusion of two formulas, roguelikes and Smash. And me just saying that, now I'm realizing that's kind of an insanely good idea. You begin by fighting your way through stages, having branching paths, the option to collect power-ups, and unlock.
Did someone mix peroxides with combustibles?
James, did anyone ask? All with the goal of surviving as long as he can. And on the surface, it's a simple idea, but it's executed in a way that's fun to go through and continually feels more fun as you change your strategy. But what I really like about this, forget the gameplay.
I always wondered what went on in Jimmy's lab. Now that I'm here, it's even more of a mystery to me. I will live!
Like your starting hub. These guys, they're all just here. They're just hanging out. Gary, Splinter, and Jenny's mom has got it going on. There's a lot of voice acting. More than I expected, to be honest. Anytime you encounter a possessed character, they say something to you. But if it's a character from the same franchise...
Jimbo! Where are you?
We're confused. Well, that makes two of us.
Shut up, James. I only hang out with you to see your dad. I think the best stuff is content from series that don't have... Oh my God.
My lucky day.
You don't have to do this, Azula.
This is amazing. You remember this guy?
Who like to buy a cabbage? Princess Azula!
Yes, I am Princess Azula. And princess is spelled with one P, you silly.
But there's tons of NPCs, including... Look at the Flying Dutchman, my guy. I really wish he had an attack where he zippered you into a dimension, but you know, you can't get everything. He blows fire on the deck, makes you walk the plank.
Stuff for you, Davy Jones locker.
But, being a roguelike, it kinda doesn't pull its punches. Literally having Tommy Pickles as the easy mode. I've never felt more insulted in my life, and I only scratched the surface. Every time I play it, I notice something new. Like just small stuff nobody thought about, like Garfield's text bubble is actually a thought bubble. And these NPCs, the pirates from SpongeBob, throw...
They're bombs.
Come on, look at that! This game, as a longtime Smash fan, it does it for me. And I'm an old geezer, I've barely scratched the surface. When good players actually get their hands on this game, that's it, I'm done, that's it. Okay, but who is my favorite character? Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 launches today on Steam, Switch, Xbox, PS4, and PS5. Thanks a bundle to Game Mill for sponsoring, and I will see you on the flip side.